Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss Erikson's model of development. Developed in the later half of the 20th century, it was developed by Erikson in collaboration with John Erikson. It is one of the most important theories of human development. It suggests that personality develops in a series of stages, each characterized by specific conflict that must be resolved in order for a person to grow psychologically. Each state of development has a crisis. How we handle those crises affects our personality and psychosocial development. Now, let's move on to the stages. So, the first stages from birth to 1 year old. Here, the developmental crisis is trust versus mistrust. During this stage, infants learn whether or not they can trust the world based on their caregiver's consistency in providing care. Successful resolution leads to hope and trust, while failure leads to fear and mistrust. Moving on to stage 2. Stage 2, we have 1 to 3 years old. Here, the developmental crisis is autonomy versus shame and doubt. As toddlers begin to explore their independence, example walking, talking, they develop autonomy. Positive encouragement helps them become confident in their abilities, while too much criticism can lead to feelings of shame and doubt in themselves. Moving on to the next stage, we have stage 3, 3 to 5 years old. Here, the developmental crisis is initiative versus guilt. Children assert themselves through play and social interactions. If encouraged to take initiative, they develop a sense of purpose. If overly controlled or criticized, they may develop guilt over their desire and efforts to act independently. Next on, we have stage 4, 5 to 12 years old. Here, the developmental crisis is industry versus inferiority. In this stage, children compare themselves to their peers, working towards achieving competence and productivity in school, sports, etc. Success leads to a sense of accomplishment, while failure can help in feelings of inferiority and lack of self-worth. Next on, moving to stage 5, the adolescence. Here, the developmental crisis is identity versus role confusion. Adolescents work to develop a personal identity and sense of self. Success results in strong self-awareness and result of being true to oneself, while failure can lead to confusion about one's role in life and lack of direction. Next on, we have stage 6, early adulthood. Here, the developmental crisis is intimacy versus isolation. During this stage, individuals focus on forming intimate, loving relationship with others. Success leads to strong relationship, while failure may result to feelings of isolation and loneliness. Next, stage 7, middle adulthood. Here, the developmental crisis is generativity versus stagnation. Adults strive to create or nurture things that will outlast them, often through parenting or contributing to society. Success leads to a sense of accomplishment and usefulness, while failure may lead to feelings of stagnation and unproductivity. The last stage, that is stage 8, we have late adulthood. Here, the developmental crisis is ego integrity versus despair. In this final stage, individual reflects on their lives. A sense of fulfillment leads to feeling of integrity, whereas regret or dissatisfaction can result in despair. A noteworthy fact about Erikson theory is that it emphasizes on lifelong development, in contrast to earlier theories which often focused primarily on childhood. Each stage builds on the outcomes of the previous one, making personal growth a cumulative process. So this is it for this theory. Let's meet next time with a new theory. If you like my videos and want to see more such videos, subscribe, comment for some suggestions. And that's it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.